Cullinan Holdings is a tourism business which was founded and is controlled by the Tollman family. It owns Thompson's Tours and handles inbound and outbound tour groups. It has a market cap of 790 million rand, a dividend yield of 1% and a price to earnings ratio of 25. Don't know much about Cullinan Group. Could you kindly take us through who Cullinan is?
It's quite a fun story. The Cullinan name comes in fact from the fact that it was involved with the Cullinan diamond mine back in the turn of the century, like I'm talking the last century. 1901 was when it was first listed. But somewhere around the 1980s, that cash shell was then used to inject the Thompson's travel business into it. So it owns the Thompson travel business, which is both inbound and outbound. So that's pen travel and stuff like that if you're going overseas. They also own companies that provide tour group services locally for visiting tourists. So like if you're driving around, you've seen those Hilton Ross buses. That's this business. It's had a bit of an up and down track record. Just to explain the Tollman family. The Tollman family is a South African family, but the main man and the rest of the family sort of moved to the United States. And they took and developed a group globally, which is in the travel business, which also owns Kontiki and Trafalgar Tours. So it's kind of like this is the Southern African subsidiary of the global Travcorp, which is the Tollman family interest. That explains also it's just got dire liquidity. So it's got 790 million rand market cap. But you can see from the chart, it almost never trades because the family owns all the shares.
Now, Owen, I know you don't know much about Cullinan, but hearing what Paul has to say about the company is something that you'll be getting into right now?
No, look, I mean, it looks at a forward, or rather at a price earnings level, it looks to me like a bit pricey, 25, with a dividend yield of 1%. And the fact that it looks to me like it trades on Sundays and Saturdays only. I don't think I'll be interested here. Sub 1 billion rand market cap poses a lot of challenges for the trading space.
So
no, he's absolutely right. I'm sure it does trade on Saturdays and Sundays, and then on Mondays they book the deals that they agreed to do when they were at the golf course. But I mean, operationally, it's got reasonable assets, and I suppose that's what people were doing here. But you know, you can hardly get involved with something like this because you don't know what they're going to do next. They may decide it suits them better to, you know, delist the company and not do it at a good price. So, I mean, sometimes one wonders why businesses like this are actually even really listed because they don't really derive much benefit from being listed. And the Cullinan brand isn't even the same brand that their travel companies operate under. So it's a bit of a...
I'm getting not hot on Cullinan.
No, I'm afraid, yes, I'd agree with you, not hot.
Not hot in yourself, Owen?
No.
Right, so Cullinan, not hot on that front.